So this video is going to be a little different than my fishing videos. This boat right here was given to me by somebody who didn't want to fix it up. It's an older boat, I believe, probably a 17-footer. It's got a 50 horse force motor on it. Not really the ideal motor. I've had okay luck with them, but not great. This is how it looks on the inside. It was left out without a cover on it for a while. I was told it ran. I'm not 100% sure. We'll get to that. But the goal is going to be to fix it up just enough to get it out on the water with the kids. Try to catch some fish out of it. We'll see what happens. The floor is pretty soft, so that's going to have to be replaced. And so that's where we're going to start after we'll hook the battery cables up to something and see if we can get the motor to turn over first, and then go from there. So we have our battery hooked up. Fancy connections there. Motor looks pretty clean, nothing crazy. So we'll see if it fires. Nothing. No lights came on, but we'll see if we can bypass all that and see if it'll start. So everything's hooked up. I'm not sure why we're not getting power up front, but we're going to try to bypass this. Handy dandy screwdriver. And we'll see what happens here. Well, maybe that's not gonna fit in there good. Well, our starter works, kind of. Let's see what we can. We'll pull the plugs out and see if it'll turn over faster. So we got the plugs pulled out, and I've never seen a spark plug like this. Looks like they're brand new, but they are nothing I've ever seen before. We'll test to make sure that's right. Let's see if it'll spin over a little easier now that the plugs are out of it. Well, that's a good sign. I disconnected the fuel, so it's not going to start, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't seized and that it was actually going to do what it was supposed to. So that's encouraging. We'll see if put one of these plugs in here and see if it'll test spark. Try to get that somewhere where we can see it. Maybe that'll do it. This is not the ideal way of doing this by any means, but you got spark, so that is good. We'll start with some of the other stuff now. So the floor is pretty soft. I think that's fuel tank under there. So the goal of this project is not a restoration by any means. It's a get it running, make it so my kids can come in here, clean it up, and enjoy it as cheaply as possible. So what we're going to do is cut some of the flooring out and see what we've got. I just plan on replacing that and putting some new fat flooring down, and going from there. It's not going to be pretty, but it'll be better than it is right now. So we'll see what we can get. Okay. Handy dandy cutting tool. This will have to be vacuumed out later. So we've got part of the floor up. We got the fuel tank here in the center, and then over there, that's all foam, which is good, I guess. Looks like there's some ants, but hopefully once we get it all vacuumed out, that'll be gone. So we're gonna do this side next, and then probably call it a night from there.